What is up? Welcome to Season 9 of this Extraordinary Career Mode. Last season, we walked away with a quadruple. This season, I'm maybe thinking we just try and get a back-to-back Prem. I don't really care for the rest of the trophies. If we don't win the Cup competitions, fine. If we don't win the Champions League, I'm okay. It would be nice to win 3 in a row, but the Prem is kind of what we really want. Now, we do have, obviously, we know Reed retired last season. So this is the team we're currently working with. And Nelk won't be there. He'll be backup. Farino's gone. We also have, I think, Eze's gone as well. Smith's probably going to get sold. Trying to think who's going to stay at the club and who's going to get loaned out for next season, where hopefully we can play them a bit. Which is also realizing I might have to send Nelson out on loan, because I don't think he won't be good enough. Marino will have to go out on loan. There's a lot of players we have to go on loan. We're looking for a better centre back. We're looking for a backup centre back to be fourth string, so Goudabali isn't left out. We're looking for a better striker and a backup CDM, obviously, because Reed's gone. But apart from that, I think we're good. We should make money with selling Hume and a couple of the younger players that we'll never use because they're not good enough. But we should be fine. I am also going to work on the youth academy. Again. Because I don't know who actually is in here and who's good. Could send Real Diaz out on loan. Probably won't get any game time in this series, but could in the post 5 seasons afterwards. In fact, all these players could. Be probably nice for them. But yeah, see what we can do with a very kind of hopeful quest this season. So, we're here. The game against Manchester United. And what I'm calling this another Super Cup, because they were the Conference League champions last season. Obviously, we're in 8th. Teams have played before us were on the Sunday. We did quite well in the 2 pre-season matches. We won both of them, 1-0. Both scored by our 2 strikers. And that's what I was going to show. I was going to show the team. Looks a bit different. Brought in a French centre-back from Real Madrid. Brought in Willis from the free agency. We have also brought in Clarkson from Marseille. He was a swap deal for Trey Hume, so we got him out of the way. So we brought in 3. We've sold 3 or 4. And we're looking good. We're looking very good. And we're going to go in and hopefully win this game, get 3 points, get our campaign underway. New manager, new system for United. Quite like real life, trying to find the pieces of the puzzle to make it work. Our brand new stadium in fruition. Maybe it's same thing every time. It's not always the first game. It's a couple of games afterwards. United have a new feel about them. Clearly look to be physical. That's a good ball in. Barroso clears. We've just got to get this ball up the field. And we can't even do that. Gore. Boa chasing him. This is where the wingers become very crucial for us. Russo, good enough against Hall. Now Grievous, run. Maybe you're not quick enough with the football. Doesn't want to pass it. That's lovely. Barreri, good job with the tackle and keeping that ball in play. Mane, Barreri, Rivas to Mane, back to Barreri, and that will be headed clear. Good movement. I feel like the movement's better this season at the start. Jaquette's header, towering header from the Frenchman. The double French duo, and finally gets his goal in the Premier League. We're missing this from last season. No goals from the centre-backs. And in the first game of this season, in the Prem, he pops up with one. And the corners finally pay off. Le Mans can do absolutely nothing. Gets away from Shesko and De Ligt. And just towers one in. Early in the season, we need him to score so much. Boa. Barreri. Sit off of him, and look what he can do. You can split your defence with one pass. Grievous. Cuts in. Look, Peter's there. Peter scores! It's 2-0 at the start of the half. Peter gets his goal, works his space into wonderfully. But the Barreri pass to Grievous in the first place caused absolute chaos. That's where Mane should be, you can see. He's pulling away. But Peter just gets to the ball in front of the defender. Looks like Ahmad's came on. Russo wins the ball, but Obi Martin does tackle him. Shesko, nice skill, and United are through here with Gomes. Obi Martin to Shesko. Off the post. Diego Leon can't do anything. Shesko again. This time it will be a goal back. And that's not what we want. Goals conceding at one side. We need to do the scoring, not the conceding part. If we want this season to be very, very good. Let's instantly reply here, lads. And we'll reply with Mr. Matthias Mane. That's a brilliant block by De Ligt. Stopping Mane to have any chance. Can we work the set piece routine again? Oh, we absolutely can. Is this the season for set pieces and for Jacket to maybe get double digits? He scored 2. He's now our top goal scorer in the first 3 games. I find that absolutely hilarious. Trent's in the midfield now. Another foul's been given against us. Are we really, Russo, are you really going to be the handball master at this point? Shesko's in the air. Diallo can't really do much, but thankfully the ball is straight at Banzer. Vendetti wins it. Kirk. Oh, not Kirk. Leon will run. Tries to get to Mane, won't. Throw that to Vendetti. Vendetti will wait. Let Mane run. Tramer cut inside. He gets his goal. 4-1 at the end of the match. Mr. Mane off the mark. The cut in. Beat the move away from the defender. Far corner. Seem to like that right hand side when shooting. Le Mans can't do anything. And this has been more of a performance that we needed in that Carabao Cup game when it wasn't so back and forward. And we could be in again with Vendetti and Riveros doing very well. Vendetti's through. Can he chip it to Mane? No. We'll pass it back to Yeboah. Barreri will get it. Riveros to chip it over to Vendetti. Won't work. Leon can't do much, and I think that will be the full-time whistle. And it will. Victory on opening day. As much as we need to continue this, we want to go back-to-back in the Prem. That's our main objective. And it's a 4-1 victory against a newly looked United team. 2 goals from 2 shots. 2 brilliant headers from Mr. Jacket. And we might just have found our way with the set pieces in corners. Our club, Bergamo, better known as Atalanta, I believe. We face Bayern Munich away. Olympiacos at home. We face Atletico Madrid for the first time in a couple of years. And we end off with quite a couple of easier ones. Mallorca and Rangers. So definitely, apart from probably Bayern, Atletico should be kind of plain sailing for us. We know we can beat Dortmund. We know we can beat most of the teams. We're here against Thing. And I'm actually going to say this. Willis has been very good for us. We've only given him one appearance, and he scored the winner at Anfield. Also, Barreri has a playstyle plus now, but we are just going to stick with the base squad. We want to keep our strongest team always out there. The subs will be needed at some point every game. And if Mane isn't doing well in the first 60 minutes, I'm now not afraid to actually keep him on the pitch, because Willis is there. And Willis will have the chance to do quite well for us. And the Spurs fans singing their Spurs chant. We're going to press from early. Try and create some sort of discomfort, but they're just played through the press. And I didn't say it, look how tall that other French centre-back is. We signed a giant from Real Madrid, and we didn't even know it. Leon, no. Mane, no. We can't even... Mane... Alright, well, we won the ball. Nope, we just got in front of the man, and the ball went past us. Barreri wins it. Kirk can run. Don't think he wants to be going against Livramento the entire time. Give it to Peter, who will give it to Barreri. And Russo on the overlap. Swing it, try and play it across to someone. No one's there. Kirk's back here. Peter. Barreri. Barreri. Sees Gervis. He's going to find Barreri again. He's going to take a gap. Take the shot. It's going to hit a man. Gervis won't win. And that will be halftime. They're playing keep ball in our half. Can we have some urgency from our defenders to actually like get into their positions and make a tackle? Thank you. Now Peter. Try and get the run of Mane. He will. Mane, why are you diving heading? Out of all the things you could do, headers are not what you should be doing when it's one-on-one. Russo's out of position because I'm having to try and press. Oh, and that bounces straight back to them. Another EA skeptical moment. Yeboah, we got him a yellow card. I have two players that with 90 long passing in this game, and we just have not been able to outplay them. How? How have we struggled against Tottenham? With Troy Parrott's AZ. Looks like a pretty easy team to beat. We actually drew our first game against Dortmund. We somehow went back-to-back draws, and then we've won 2-0, 1-0, 1-0. I don't know. The Tottenham game was confusing, especially at the end of that there with the final 20 minutes. Just to reiterate, apparently my two centre mids couldn't string a pass. So I tested other things. AK was pretty much played a game at a different stadium, went to Selhurst Park. We were already 1-0 up. I tested the final 15 minutes, and we somehow never missed a pass. So I don't know whether it was composure or if the players actually just couldn't string the pass on the day, which can happen. As us versus A said, and as one of the centre mids just pips a pass, pips a defender of the ball, makes a couple of nice passes, falls to his Swiss partner Peter. Kirk can't win the header. It surprises me how a 92 rated player could even think of doing that. Bayern, a team we're facing later in the season. Takes a good touch then. So confused, but it's going to go Russo, Diego, Leon. Oh my god, that was close. That was close. AI with somehow being a more possession based, somehow play quicker. I'm like, why is my fullback trying to be inside? Well, why is he trying to be an inside defender? You're not a centre back. You're a left back. And Diogo, you're showing it now that you're a left back because you're running out wide. Mane, finally! Finally, there's a goal. After a pile of complaining and just absolute annoyance, we get a reward. And it's going from this left-hand side. Mane looking to run again to try and help. This time, I don't think we can use technical with him. Okay, why is that not going to Grievous? Thank you. We'll go to Grievous now. He'll play it across to Russo. Should have just played it one more. Peter. Grievous. Mane. Little touch to Barreri. Barreri, that's going to be too late for Mane. It wasn't going to go in regardless. No, it would have went in. But I think that would be most likely the end of the game. Yeboah tries to pass it to Mane for whatever reason when it's trying to go to Peter. But we'll win a Champions League match for the first time this season. I just have to question. Alright, we're here. We've the day after the Champions League. You can see we have Villa next. I mean, we're top of the league, 16 points. We haven't lost. Obviously, you can see I've been complaining a bit this episode. I don't want to complain, but when you see passing and stuff that you've seen now, especially with passing going not where I'm actually aiming it, it does get frustrating. I don't know if that's just the passing. I think it's just the passing system of this game. If so, I might just have to play around it. There's not much I can do. I might have to tweak certain things. I'm going to tweak certain things for the AI side because AI still play way too quick most of the time because I want this to be a game where they can tackle me, I can tackle them. So far, for the 8 seasons, it's been they can tackle me, I struggle to tackle them. I can only really intercept based on them making a passing error, which is like 1 in 20 plus passes. It isn't fun. I know it means they don't really get shots off, but I might try and work towards them actually being able to get shots off in the games. I'm still trying to work around and figure out what the best combination is of everything. But that'll be today's episode. And I guess I'll see you next time where hopefully we should have everything sorted and fully operational. So yeah, see you next time. Peace.